It's Madden NFL 22 on EA Sports, where division rivals will clash in the AFC North. It's the Steelers and the Huskies, and it's coming up next on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle with the Pittsburgh Steelers. With my good friend Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we have arrived at another new season. I had a little more pep in my step this morning. I know you did as well. Here we go.
Yeah, when you went out for your 5-mile run, you did it in record time because you were psyched up about this game. But let's be frank about it. No more radio shows, no more podcasts, no more just predicting what's going to happen. Now we get to see it on the field.
It's the marquee game of opening weekend, and off we go on a Sunday night on EA Sports. Taking it about the 1. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a look here at their go-to guy under center.
What I enjoyed this week is that you asked to talk to his offensive center before the game and find out a little bit more about him and what the relationship is. And that was a pretty positive story, wasn't it?
Yeah, and really what I took away from that is just how it is permeated throughout the entire offensive line, the relationship they've had. It's really a group that's in sync.
They care about him. That's the thing. They really care. And when you care that much, you're going to play that much harder for him and give him a better chance to lead the team that wins. And they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. And he's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that. Quit talking about it.
Working with 2nd and 5 now.
27-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and
off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And his throw is incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
brings up 3rd and 5.
Now back to throw. Forced out to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
48-yard line.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll drop to throw. Buying time to his left. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
That's something you have to be aware of as a defense and have to find a way to account for him. And if you're not going to use a spy, you're telling your guys to keep your eyes on him, because when he breaks out and makes plays like that, all it does is hurt you.
You have to at least be able to contain him somewhat. There they could not. Relatively small sample size, but that's his longest run of the first quarter. Bounced it out to the outside to make it successful.
And to get there, you actually need some help. It's not just your pure speed getting to the corner, making sure that the blocking is taken care of inside so the pursuit doesn't get you. And oftentimes, those wide receivers, tight ends that might be flexed out, they've got to control the edge and make sure no one from the outside can spill the ball before he gets there.
His throw caught at about the 5. Let's go. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 1st and goal, a good chance for our first touchdown of the new season. He'll look to throw. Flushed it, and he will take this one in for a touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Huskies are on the board here first in the season opener. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the fourth quarter, that's when the knockout occurs.
And it becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. Extra point safely through, and that makes the score 7-0. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Let's go.
So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time. And trotting out there, their tall quarterback standing at 6'5".
It's pretty much become the norm when we see guys come out before a game and go through the route tree with their receivers. I thought it was exciting for us to see the exact same thing happen in practice.
He's so meticulous, isn't he?
He really is, and that tells me it's not just a one-time-a-week thing. They work on it all the time, trying to hone that fine edge. They want to see if they can get in sync and stay in sync in this one.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Collins. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Collins to throw on 3rd down. He finds his man complete. That's Webster. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Here we go.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. This seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that first down and 3rd down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot. And they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
So now the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
Oh, that nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way you wanted to start this ball game as it brings up 4th down. And his kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their 2nd drive. And, Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in Week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like their few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second point is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
Now, meanwhile, a pass pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there. That brings up fourth. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. They'll try the left side. Turner, and he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And fights through one man. And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47. Calling an 8-yard gain, much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard. Now a give, right side. It's Turner. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. The Steelers send out the punter now as he's on a punt for the first time tonight. Now it appears we're going to get whistles and a stop, a man down on the return. Boy, not what you want to see in quarter 1 of the new year. We'll be back.
Let's go. 60
On 1st down, it's Person, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
They'll set up a throw. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw here. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And out will come the offense. Offense here about ready for their next drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And now Collins throwing on 1st down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Throwing is Collins. Off the play fake. His throw incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw again. And that nearly intercepted. Well, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's 4th down. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So 2 first-quarter field goal attempts for him, and he's converted on both.
I like the positive right there. 2 for 2, got the points on the board. The negative side is they didn't score touchdowns. And, of course, going forward in this game, that's going to be the aim, and hopefully he'll be kicking extra points instead.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next. Rolling to his left. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. 2nd quarter now, Toronto in possession of the football. as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the 1st. Just a yard on the run there. That's going to bring us to a 4th down.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Here comes Webster.
7 yards on the return after a punt of 39. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
And now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. And here's Collins to throw on 2nd down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The Steelers on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 6. Now they go screen. It's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete. On 2nd down, it's Turner, and he'll get it down to the 47 here. Collins now from the gun on 3rd down. Left side, it's Dorsett.
And he will have a Steelers 1st down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. They still can't get it. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
On 1st and 10, Collins. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Number 6. A gain of 14.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Nash. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. From the 5, here's 2nd and 2. Looking to throw. Collins.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
So they need 2 yards here on 3rd down. Remember, they're already 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Steelers have taken the lead. The extra point up and good. And that'll make this a 6-point game. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Toronto's offense ready to take over.
And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
On second down now, it's Person. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The offense on third down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped him, bringing up 4th down.
So they bring out their punter as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. .42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Collins on 1st and 10. He finds his man, complete. That's Webster.
And just a yard to go here on second down.
And they'll run it here. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. The Steelers on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun, Collins. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Taking it about the 36. Fighting his way through contact. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. He'll drop to throw. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th.
But it leads to 4th down.
And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And that will cut the lead back down to 3 and 13 to 10.
So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hole. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Collins. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Steelers send out their punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. 39 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
Shedding the tackle. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 24-yard line.
Good start, throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
That is caught by Anderson. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Looking to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Huskies are once again back in front. That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
The extra point up and good. And that would make this a 4-point game. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Taking it about the 1. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
That's it, baby. We gon' work.
Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but they're losing. And I think as the captain of the offense, you probably always feel like you need to do more in that situation.
The best have always felt that way, and they won't settle for anything less. So right now, his goal is to increase what he's doing on the field, try to make sure his teammates come along with him, and he feels like if I do better, everyone will do better. And that's what we're seeing from him right now. Got to have a little extra determination.
Yeah, a little extra determination. He has thrown the touchdown pass, no interceptions for him personally to this point. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Turner. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll make this a 2nd down. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Now Collins looking to throw on 2nd down. Throw left side complete. That's Webster. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
And maybe a chance for a quick completion and then a long field goal try. We'll see.
And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to loft one deep over the middle.
And this one too low.
So we've reached halftime here in our initial Sunday night telecast of the new season. As we'll send you down to... All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. And maybe he's starting to wave the white flag a little bit. He's playing pretty well, but the pressure, it's got to him. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think they get back in balance. It'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Throwing is Collins on 3rd down. In trouble, and he's taken down. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4. The Steelers send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. There's the stiff arm, pushing his way through. So possession goes over here on the punt. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. I'd hate to see this. Week 1. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the 1st down marker. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete. And for the 2nd time tonight, his field goal unit comes out here. Made his first, this now from 42 yards out. And his kick is indeed good. And that'll make this a 7-point game.
So a nice kick there as they were able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field.